If I was to just write down some random quadratic expressions, then actually what you'd find is that for some values of x, this one's bigger, and then for other values, this one's bigger. So this question is saying, for any fixed value of x, which one has the largest value? So it might be really tempting to say, like based on what I've just said, that the answer is E. However, all of these quadratics are of a very specific form. You can write them as a difference of two squares. So it can be written as x squared minus 1, because when you multiply it out, you get an x squared, then you get a minus x, but also a plus x, and then you get minus 1 squared. If you apply the same sort of logic to the other ones, we get x squared minus a quarter for B, and then x squared minus 1 over 9. And you can see there's no x term. It's the x term that kind of messes with it, like, which normally means that it will depend on the value of x. And then the last one is x squared minus 1 over 16. So which one has the largest value? Well, all of them have x squared, and then we're minusing different amounts. It's going to be the one where we're minusing the smallest amount. So the answer is D. Now, just to show you, actually, if I was to sketch these quadratics, I don't know if you've covered this topic already, but x squared looks a little bit like this. And if I start minusing a value, I'm actually doing a translation. And you can also see it from the intercept. So x squared minus 1 will go through minus 1 here when x is 0. It's actually a translation by 1 in the negative y direction, or by minus 1 in the y direction. So I'm not going to draw it really well to scale here or anything, but it's going to look a bit like this. And then the other ones are going to be in between. And the one that has the largest value will be, well, I'm trying to draw it so that it goes through at minus 1 over 16. Okay, it shouldn't touch it, but you get the idea. Whatever the value is, this green one will be larger than all the other ones in between. Of course, it's less than x squared by itself, but that wasn't one of the options. So there we have it. That's the answer to this question.